turvy, haven't I, with these Facebook lives and these Instagram lives. I'm feeling better. Like, I'm actually feeling 100% better now. It's amazing. Today I feel really good. It's been a while since I've been so energized. I'm calling it. I think it's the full moon. That's what I think. Yeah. So, hello Facebook. Good to see you. I'm going to put my link in here. Got a link. There's a link. There's the link. I've got something exciting tonight. So proud of what's on offer. Hello, Leash. Hello, Alicia on Instagram. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Pop in and say hello so I can greet you. I'm excited to be here. Hello, Melissa. So my time's changed because I'm in Perth. Those of you who don't know, I'm in Perth, Western Australia. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Sharon. So my times, for those of you in Perth, my time's changed to 7:30 because there's daylight savings in the eastern states. And so last week, to be honest, I got a bit confused, and then I just thought I'll just leave it because I got all confused by it. But now I've worked it out. So my new time is now 7:30, which is fine. That's okay. It's a bit late, but for me in Perth as well, really. Well, it's not late for Perth, but just late when you've got a kid and you've got to put your kid to bed. But that's okay. It's a good time, isn't it? So I'm so glad to see everyone here. Hello, happy Easter, happy Easter, happy full moon. Well, this is a big, intense full moon, hey? Square Pluto, heavy duty energy, Venus or Libra and Pluto, head on. Yes, it's being romanticized. I've seen it romanticized on some posts, because people associate Libra with relationship and love, and Venus with love, but put Pluto in the mix and it's all a bit dark. It's all a bit dark this moon. People have been getting a bit triggered. I was a bit yesterday, but today I feel really energized by it. But I was saying before in one of my posts that my sun's conjunct Pluto, so I have this. I can handle a bit of intensity. I'm okay with it. Yes, it has been a pretty intense moon. Oh, thanks, Prosser. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Leanne. Good to see you. Hello, Heather. Hello, Holly. Zoe. Good to see everyone. Only a few people on tonight. It's probably because it's a bit late. I don't know, actually. I don't even know. But I'm here. I made it. So, it's so good to see everyone. I'm so pleased that you're here. So I'll just introduce myself. My name is Marina Lovas, and I refer to myself as your soul purpose mentor. I support intuitive and spiritual entrepreneurs to monetize their passion and purpose in creating programs and services that sell out. I was just thinking about what I teach usually, which is I was going to say channeling. I meant channeling. Channeling and tarot. I was combining the both. Channeling. Christ, still can't speak. Anyway, hello, Samara. Good to see you. Oh, there's no sound. Is there no sound? Are you sure about that? Can someone just check in with me? Can someone confirm that there's sound? Is there no sound? Please, someone on Facebook, give me a yes if there's sound, because that's not good. It looks like it on mine. Oh, you love my no BS readings. Thanks, Mandy. Yeah, sound is good. Great. Okay, somebody said there's no sound. Okay, Prosser, it's your computer. You need to reboot your computer. Oh, phew. I was worried about that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so let me tell you what I've got on offer. So before I do the readings tonight, I have to share this with you. So I have created, first news is I've got a membership portal that I put all my courses in now. So every course I run goes into this membership portal, which means that anytime you sign up for any of my courses, you get a lifetime membership to that, so that the courses are yours forever. The recordings, all the material, all the content, it's yours forever. And every time I upgrade the course, you get the new material, which is really exciting. So this is really good news. So what I've got on offer at the moment is my introduction to tarot. It's a tarot practitioner training. So it's kind of a step down from tarot therapy, but it's still an excellent course. You will love it. If you love tarot, you will love this. I go deep on tarot psychology. So we look at the myths and we look at the psychology of the cards. I don't teach the therapy, but I teach you 4 different styles of reading the Celtic Cross. We read the 4 different Celtic Cross styles through the elements. You'll also get content and training in channeling. So there's a channeling component. And then plus you also get my soul work course, which is valued at $666, which is a business mentoring package for free. And so this is all in my membership portal, which you get your own, you get lifetime membership to that. So it's a really good value. This is a 10-week introduction to tarot, but for people who you don't have to become a practitioner to do the tarot, but with this course, most people start practicing and charging money, monetizing it pretty quickly, which is why I decided to add the soul work as a bonus, the soul work business mentoring package. So very exciting. So I'll pop this in the comments here. There you go. There's the link. Now, my tarot therapy course is $3,333. This one is $555 for 10 weeks. So this is really good value. I cannot help but go deep. I can't help it. Everybody, I know my clients, and if any of them are online now, they'll verify that for you. I go all in. So, you know, it is such a, it's such a beautiful package. And if you love tarot, jump in. It's worth it. You'll love it. We've got 10 weeks, you, me, and it's live training. So this isn't self-paced study. This is live training. You get to chat to me about all things tarot, and plus you'll have all your colleagues in there as well. All of us creating tarot magic together. It'll be fabulous. So there you go. I'll put the link in one more time, and now I'm going to do the energy report for this week. So how this works is I'm going to pick 3 cards, and these cards will be the energy report for this week. And yes, and then so I'll pick these cards randomly. It's a reading for the collective, your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to channel for you. So I love doing the energy report. I love it for me as well, because I love to find out what's going on. After the energy report, I'll then do some readings for you. So you just pick whatever cards. Sorry, I'm getting excited because it's been a while. You just need to put yes in the comments section or put a question in there for me, and I'd love to read for you. Hello, Steph. Good to see you. Oh, thanks for sharing, Kim. I really appreciate that. Yes. So, I'm just so excited about my course. So good. It's really good value, people. This is like, you know, I'm so glad to have my membership portal now. So that's been a lot of work. My VA has done such a good job of setting that up. It looks beautiful. It does look beautiful. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud. I'm so thrilled that you get to have the content in one. You get to keep all. I'm happy about that. I want you to thrive. I want my tarot community to thrive. I want you to become abundant through tarot like I have. So yes, it's there for you. Okay, so I'm going to pick these 3 cards. And then, I'll do the one card readings. So if anything resonates for you in this reading, take it. It's because it's for you, okay? It's because it's for you. If it resonates, it's for you, so take it. All right, let's do the collective reading first. Let me pick some cards. I really want some good ones. I always get a bit sort of nervous doing, actually I get nervous all the time, but this is like a bit extra nervous tonight because, yeah, I'll just let me feel into this. Okay, so first card. Oh, we've got the Strength card here. Now, there's a lot to be said about this card. I don't know what the other cards are yet. This is a major card. So any major cards that come up in a reading, they're also called the Major Arcana or called the Trump cards. Oh, let me tell you this, something else exciting. One more thing. In the new Rebirth magazine, I've written a section in there that will give you a quick guide to the rites of passage, the meanings, the divinatory meanings of the trumps, the 22 trumps. So make sure you get the issue. So you'll have put that in your little file, some information for your own tarot stuff. It'll be there in the May issue. I'm excited about it. I was having fun writing that. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so the strength card. Yes, so I want to tell you a little bit about the myth, okay, because the myth is really relevant for this card. So this is Hercules. Now, Hercules Hera afflicted him with insanity, and he had a psychotic episode, and he murdered his wife and his children, and he was devastated by what he'd done. And although Hera, the goddess Hera, Zeus's wife, had afflicted him with this insanity, and then she made him atone for what he had done. So he had to atone to these 12 tasks. And one of the tasks was to kill Nemesis, the lion. And now this lion had this invincible skin. It couldn't be penetrated by anything. So the way that Hercules killed it is he strangled it, he suffocated it. And then once he killed the lion, he skinned the lion and he wore the skin. And he became known as Hercules the Invincible, because no knife could penetrate this skin. It became a shield. This card represents, well, there's a few levels of this card. One of the elements of this card is it represents boundaries. It represents the development of the healthy ego. Me, myself, and I. This is who I am in the world, and this is who you are in the world. This is my space. This is your space. This card comes up when we're being called to honor who we are, and do not transgress the sacred agreements that you've made with yourself, for yourself, about yourself, for your future. So sometimes this card will come up when you have been transgressing your own boundaries, when you've been promising things to yourself. This week I'm going to do the exercise. This week I'm going to show up and, do my business. Or this week I'm going to make sure that I don't get reactive over a certain situation. And then we transgress that. We don't honor the things that we've made promises to ourselves, about ourselves. This card is about ensuring that we create a sacred space for our own personal development. This is the card of sacred time, of making sure that you have that sacred time so anger and resentment doesn't build up. Sometimes this is the card of others violating our boundaries. And when we feel that violation, we feel anger. And when we feel anger, the anger is a signal to say, no, I'm not liking this. I'm not happy about this. No, it's a no from me. So this card is about learning how to say no and exercising your voice, exercising your power before it gets to the point of rage, before it gets to the point of losing your shit. So the practice this week, we're being called this week to honor the sacred agreements that we've made with ourselves, about ourselves, for our lives, and for whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, whatever you made promises to yourself, about yourself, to honor that this week. Do the things to honor that, and also learn to say no. Wherever you're saying yes, where you don't want to be saying yes, this week we've got to learn to say no. Now, no can feel very uncomfortable, because often the response that we get from people who have continually violated our boundaries, or we've transgressed our own boundaries by saying yes when we meant no, it may upset those people that have been taking advantage of you. So what ends up happening is that we end up creating space, and that space might feel a little bit scary. It might feel a little bit empty, and you're thinking, oh, now I'm on my own. Now I've really got this sense of who I am. And that might be a bit overwhelming. But that space that you create will make room for what you want to say yes to, what is authentic to your yes. So does that make sense, everyone? I hope so. So this week, it is an honoring of your boundaries. Now, I want to say one more thing. This is the card of the healthy ego. Now, the ego gets demonized in spirituality, in spiritual circles. Jung talks about the healthy ego in the context of getting you off the park bench, getting you moving, getting you ready to face, to have the courage to face life's challenges, to have that courage muscle, to do the things that you feel called to do the things that your goals, to reach your goals, to have the will to actually do that. And we develop this healthy ego through self-efficacy. So what does that mean? Through our past and all the times that we succeeded, we develop this healthy ego, the ego that says, I can do this, I'm capable, I'm strong. And so, yes, this week we want to honor this healthy ego, to get off the park bench and to do the things that you know are going to honor the sacred agreements that you've made with yourself, that are going to give you what you want. Okay, Tina says, how perfect. I'm getting rid of a so-called friend who held me down with narcotics. Christ. And I've been clean for 7 days. Oh, that's so wonderful. Congratulations, Tina. That's a huge effort. Yes. Create more space. You've got to make sure that you don't transgress your own sacred agreements that you've made with yourself. Okay, it's so amazing, isn't it, Carrie? We're all proud of Tina. It's fabulous, Tina. So happy for you. Oh, great card. Okay. I'm always a bit animated with the tarot, and I'm so excited about this card. This is a lovely card. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just appreciating it right now. Oh, look, it's the Two of Cups. Now, this is what happens when you create boundaries, when you honor what you want. You create the kinds of relationships that you want. This is a relationship card. Now, this could be the ideal business relationship. It can be, I don't know, new clients. It could be a new lover. It could be new friendships. But when you honor yourself and you make sure that you have healthy boundaries, you end up drawing in and making space for the people, the kinds of relationships that you want. This is a fabulous card. It does also suggest those of you who may have had some relationship breakdowns over this full moon, because it got romanticized on some sites. I saw that. People sort of talking, like making it all lovey because it was in Libra. But what they forgot to mention, that Pluto's Hades, death. Pluto's is death and transformation, and this is looking at your yucky stuff and the yucky stuff of relationships. So those of you who may have been through some difficulties, this is reconciliation. This is things coming back together again. But it is the promise of new relationships. So whether that be, as I said, whether that be partnership, whether that partnership in business, partnership with clients, partnership in lovers, friendships, this is the promise of one becomes two or more. This is a great card. So this is the story of Eros and Psyche. It's a beautiful love story. I'm going to talk about that in the next edition of the Spirit Magazine, spiritual. I never get the names right for things. I think it's Spiritual Events Directory. I think it's that. Anyway, I'm in the Rebirth magazine. I'm in that. I'll talk about the cups in the next issue, the next issue. That'll be fun. Yeah. So this is the story of Eros and Psyche. It's a love story. And these two, Eros and Psyche, have only just met. And Eros accidentally pricked himself. He accidentally pricked himself with the arrow, and he fell deeply in love with Psyche. She hasn't seen him yet. She doesn't realize that a god has fallen in love with her. It's a beautiful story. Anyway, okay, moving on. So, oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. It's not a bad card. I'm going to get to it. But, Pluto, that's the full moon. He had to throw something in, didn't he? He had to sort of like murky the waters a bit. All right. It's the Eight. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. So what have we got to say about this card? Do you know, we all have these defenses up. Okay, we all have these defenses. We're all finding ways or trying to protect ourselves from hurt and from pain. And as you know, it's human nature to want to, find comfort. I mean, it's a cool night tonight. If I showed you what I've got under my dress, I'm not talking about my knickers. It's a cold night tonight. I've got a dress on, but I was cold. So I put my pajama bottoms underneath my dress as well. We're all sort of looking for comfort is my point, right? I think that's natural to the human condition. But this card is a reminder that like if you can't avoid the pain forever. You can't avoid the truth forever. And the problem with the truth sometimes that it does create some discomfort, and change yeah, change can be a bit messy and chaotic, and change and transformation sort of go hand in hand, and it doesn't really go in a straight line. Whenever this card comes up, some of the things I might say to my clients is you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So it's like, it's time to be brave, everyone. This week, it's time to be brave. You've got to do the things and say the things, and know that whatever the outcome, it will be for the highest good of everyone if you are being honest and truthful. So this is the card of yes, being afraid, feeling like you're in paralysis. There is some anxiety with this card, like you're scared. You're scared to be honest. You're scared to have those honest conversations, scared to talk about the things. But you really need to, otherwise you're transgressing your own boundaries. Those things need to be said. So when this card comes up, I'll tell you a little about the story because it's relevant, the story. So this is Orestes, and his family have been through all of this generational karma where they were murdering each other. So it was just like this bloody history of murder. And the buck stops at him. His father was murdered by his mother. His father was Agamemnon and his mother was Clytemnestra. And she murdered him because he sacrificed their only daughter to Artemis to win the Trojan War. And Clytemnestra was devastated. So she murdered her husband. And Orestes was then asked, the son was then, because he was the only son and because this was family law, he had to murder his mother to avenge his father's murder, and he didn't want to do it. So this is him tormented, in torment over it, not wanting to do what has to be done to clear the karma. Now, hopefully your life isn't as dramatic as that, right? We don't want it that dramatic. But yes, this is about, having to say the things, do the things, the uncomfortable things to clear the karma. And, we all want justice in our situations, and we can, I know that, look, that the outcome of this is that we do get the outcome that we want, but there's always a price. There's always a price. There's a cost. There's a price to be paid. And Orestes knows that. And that's what he's devastated about. And he's scared to move. He's got anxiety and he's in paralysis. So we've got to be brave this week. We've got to be brave this week. Say the things, do the things, push through the discomfort, because you will have the kind of relationship that you want if you do that. You will get what you want. But you've got to have these solid boundaries in place. You've got to honor who you are, honor your space, and be prepared that people might get very triggered when you say no. No, I'm not. Not today, not next week, never. It's a no from me. People might get quite triggered by that, but you must do the thing. You must say the things. Okay, that's this week's tarot report. Christ. It's just a bit heavy, isn't it? I was hoping for something. Well, I like the relationship card. Who likes that one? Do we all like the relationship one? I've got my hand up for that one. I do. I've got my hand up for that one. Oh, do you love saying no, Mandy? I need more practice at it. I do need more practice at it. I don't like upsetting people, but don't worry. I'll say no. I do say no. I feel like that's all I say to my kids sometimes. I've got to remember to just not say no so quickly to her. Like be more, lately what I've been saying, I'll think about it. But the problem with saying I'll think about it is then she gets it. I need to teach her that she can manifest what she wants though too. But anyway, yeah, I love the relationship one as well, Debbie. Me too. I'm up for that one as well. So, okay, let me do some readings now for everyone. So, yes, so Instagram, if you'd like a reading, just put yes in the comments section. Facebook, if you'd like a reading, put yes in, or just ask me a question. Please don't ask me health questions. I honestly think it's inappropriate for Facebook. Like if you've got a serious health issue, you need to see a practitioner that can support you properly, not me, because my background is psychology, counselling, narrative therapy, hypnotherapy, not medicine. Well, that is medicine. It's a psychological medicine. But yeah. Okay, so let me do some readings. Okay. Hello, Christy Taylor Hayes. Nice to meet you. Lovely to meet you. I'm so glad you're here. And yes, very pleased that you're here. I'm going to now pick a card for you. You didn't ask me questions, so I'm just going to randomly read for you. Yeah, so, oh, great cards. My animated voice means that you got something big. Right. Now, first things first, I want to talk about the Wheel of Fortune. I picked two cards for you, Christy. So the Wheel of Fortune is about, well, there's a few layers to this card. So let's start with the first layer. The first layer is life is not happening to you. Life is happening through you. If you're saying to yourself, oh, the universe will do it, I'll just wait for a sign from the universe, or, you know, the universe will show up. The universe isn't going to show up for you. You've got to show up with the universe, meaning that you have to be a participant on the journey. You and the universe are turning the wheel together. Life is happening through you. Life is happening through you. So this card is about taking back your power, taking back your what we call in therapy, in hypnotherapy, psychotherapy, we call it internal locus of control, where you actually start making decisions based on your instincts, your feelings, your ideas. You rely on your inner compass. You rely on yourself, and you become a collaborator with life. You make decisions and you action them. So this is this is one layer of the card, that you need to be a participant on the journey, not wait for life to happen to you. So whatever you're waiting for, whatever you want, it's not going to come to you behind closed doors. And my feeling is that some of this is around relationship. If you want the kind of relationship that you want, then you're going to have to be a bit more active about it. So the other aspect to this card as well is that it is a crisis card. Now, a crisis card doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, but it's the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, at least in the Mythic Tarot. I don't do Rider-Waite, I read the Mythic Tarot. The energy of the Mythic Tarot of this card is it's precipitating change. This precedes like the Hanged Man, where you actually make the sacrifice, and the Death card when you have the finalities. So this is the precipitator of changes. Okay, so events happen. There's an event coming that's going to cause you to create the change that you need. You'll be forced into it. You'll be forced to make the change. You can't stop it. So it's like life also does play its hand too. So it's a combination of both. There is a great mystery. Life throws curveballs. So there's an event coming. There's an event coming that's going to cause this change. Now, don't be scared, right? This is the card. This is the card of you are not going to have the future that you are. The past will not repeat itself. It's a fiction of the mind. The past will not repeat itself. So this is the card of anxiety. If you are experiencing anxiety, I recommend that you do some work around that and find ways to manage the anxiety, potentially go and see a therapist, or, you know, to practice meditation, start working on developing life-giving thoughts and creating life-giving narratives, and start having conversations with yourself that invite you to see yourself in life-giving ways. Sometimes I'll say to people when this card comes up that please don't make decisions on the worst outcome, on expecting the worst outcome. Make decisions expecting the best outcome. Okay, that's your message. All right, so I'll come back to Instagram in a minute. I'll read on Instagram in a minute. Carrie, I'll come back to you. I'm just going to read someone else on Facebook, and then I'll come over to Instagram. Okay, so you're welcome, Christy. B, oh, who have I got? No. Oh. I've lost it. There was somebody I was drawn to read for, and they've gone. There we go, B. Hello, B. Romance, please. Something different for a change. Yes, I love the romance readings as well. Okay, so you're single. All right, B, let's see what Spirit has to say for you about romance. Yes. You know, I think the older you get, this isn't Spirit, this is me, right? I think the older you get, I think the dating pool gets a bit smaller, right? So, and I think the older you get, the fussier you kind of actually have to be, because the dating pool gets a bit smaller, and what's left, the percentage of quality that's left is a lot less than what is, crap. For use of a better word, it's not very nice, is it? That wasn't very spiritual of me, but it's kind of the truth. There is a lot of psychos out there. There are a lot of psychos, I should say. There are a lot of unwell people, and usually they're the ones that get left on the shelf, unfortunately. I'm not talking about me, even though I feel like I've been left on the shelf. I'm not talking about you, but you do have to be more, you just have to be more picky. You've really got to watch out for those red flags, because the older you get, the smaller the pool gets, and the more dodgy people are in that. So you've just got to be super careful, B. Okay, let me pick some cards for you. I'm so politically incorrect, aren't I? I know I am, but that's why people love me. That's why my clients love me, because I'm just straight up. I'll just say the things. That's my Pluto. That's my Sun conjunct Pluto. I'll just say it. Yeah. Anyway. Do you know, B, here's okay, here's the message. Now, in terms of where he is, so there's a couple of messages with this card. In terms of where he is, I don't know if you've started a new job yet, or you've been thinking about starting new employment, or you've been wanting to set up a new business, or you've been you've been offered a new opportunity and you've started, but you'll meet someone in your next level career, or your next position, or your next job, the next employment role that you do. Now, I don't know what you do for work. I'm not going to pretend to know, and I'm not going to pull shit out of thin air. But this card tells me that you're likely to meet him in your next role, whatever your next role is. Okay, so it'll be in around work, what you do for a living, or then the next level career that you do, the up level that you do, the next place that you move to. And so this is somebody, he's in the sign, well, he's not necessarily a Libran, but he'll have some of those Libran qualities, that is being, peacemaker, quite diplomatic, the kind of person that can see two sides, open to see both sides of the story, which could be mildly annoying for somebody like me. I like people to be quite a little bit, have an opinion. I think this is somebody who will be, completely devoted to you, but he might struggle in sharing his emotions to you. This is somebody who thinks a lot, somebody who's very analytical, someone who's very intelligent and very bright. And you might find that a bit challenging, the fact that we're talking about the next person that's coming in. You might find that a bit challenging because my feeling is you're an emotional woman. You feel a lot. So that might be a bit of a challenge for you. But, I suppose he brings balance to your big emotional energy. Now, timing around that depends on when this happens. Okay, that's your reading, B. Right. Next. Resign immediately, B. Yes, the Carrie on Instagram said, resign immediately, B. Resign now. Oh, that's funny. All right, Carrie, I'm just going to read for Carrie on Instagram, and then I'll read for Julie. Hello, Julie Margaret Hunt. I'll come and read for you, but first I'm going to read for Carrie. Yeah. Hello, Rose from Ireland. I'll come and read for you next as well. So hang around. Don't go too far. It's while oh, Christ. Cards flying everywhere. Too excited. Do you know why I got excited? Because I started thinking about my tarot course, my intro to tarot course. It's so good. It's so beautiful. I'm so proud of it. If you want to learn tarot and you want to learn the psychology of the cards, this isn't my therapy, my tarot therapy program. This isn't practitioner's program. So I teach you, or practitioner's course, I teach you the psychology, what I'm doing tonight, the psychology of the cards and how to apply that in a tarot reading. Plus, you'll learn 4 different types of spreads, which include all the 4 different elements. And then there's also a channeling component to that course as well. And then plus you get my Soul Work business mentoring package worth valued at $666. You get that for free. And it's all in my lifetime membership portal, which means every time I upgrade the course, which I upgrade my courses all the time, every time I upgrade it, you get the upgrade as well. It's content that you get to keep for the rest of your life. The portal is like, my membership portal is yours. You go in there and you can learn at your own pace. The course will be live, so I'll be running the course live. It runs over 10 weeks. Now, I think I mentioned before, my tarot therapy program is $3,333. This one is $555. Okay, it's really good value, and you get all of these little bonus things in there for free. Channeling, the portal, the membership for portal. It's so good. It's the content's there. So I'll just put the link in there. And there is an easy pay option as well. So if you want to pay in installments, that's there too. The easy pay is there for you as well. Okay. I'm so proud of the portal. All my clients who are in there now, who are doing my courses, have all said to me that it's just so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. And yes, I do provide and give a lot of content. It's this Mercury. In my astro chart, I'm a Virgo sun, Gemini ascendant, Leo moon. I'm a teacher and I love the details. Mercury and the sun. So yeah, if you know astrology, you'll know that I'm very detail orientated. I love all the details. I give away a lot of content. Yeah, that's all right, Holly. That's all right, Holly. We all prioritize what's important to us and what we're really into. Tarot lovers, you'll love it. You'll definitely love it. If you want to find the link, it's above this live. Okay, so now I'm going to read. Well, that didn't work. I wonder why that didn't work. There we go. Okay, so are you keen, Carrie? It's up in after this live, go into the bio and the link is there. The link is up in my bio if you're keen and you want to do it. It's good. It's a beautiful package. It is beautiful. My clients loved it. The last group, every group loves it. They all love it. And most people end up signing up for the 9-month program because they can't get enough. It's good. It's really good. Okay. Let's stop talking about it, hey, because I'm going to lose people. People are going to nick off because they won't because I'm not doing the readings. Right, let's start. So, Carrie, here we go. This is for you. And then I'm coming back over to Facebook. My ears are burning. Someone's talking about me. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Oh, Carrie. Oh, see, I'm doing the excited voice. These are good cards. So I'll show you the cards that we've got for Carrie. These are trump cards. Now, I talk about these trump cards in the Rebirth magazine. You'll when you get your magazine, copy and paste that page and put it in your files, your tarot file. Because I'm teaching tarot in the magazine. I've decided to share some stuff in there, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Here's the cards. This is for you, Carrie. So let's start. So this is Persephone. She's one of my favorite cards, and she's Hades, Pluto's wife. So she's the queen of the underworld. There's quite a bit of a story to her, and it's a bit of a tragic story. They talk about, people who love myth, speak of the story between Hades and Persephone as this magical love affair. Well, it's a bit more violent. It wasn't so. It's not really. I sometimes speak of it like Stockholm syndrome. She was dragged into the underworld and seeded through rape with the sacred knowledge of the dark side of life, which then gave her this insight and these wisdoms that enabled her to step into her power and become the queen of the underworld and rise to meet Hades at his level and plus some. So she became powerful, a powerful goddess, a powerful queen. So this card represents your inner power, but it represents in the context of you building rapport, Carrie, with your inner being, with your personal unconscious. Now, let's talk about the personal unconscious. So that your personal unconscious holds all of the repressed material from your childhood, from your memories, from your emotions that you have hidden or you've pushed down. And Carl Jung believes that your unconscious contains the seeds of your fate. It is manifesting your destiny. So this is the card of becoming aware of this unconscious material. And Persephone brings this material up into your conscious reality, into your waking mind, for you to integrate. Now, she does this in different ways. Watch your dreams this week, Carrie. Watch your dreams. Persephone speaks to us. She has a sacred language, and it is through our dream space. It is the royal road to your personal unconscious. All of that material that comes up in your dream is personal to your own soul's language. Throw away your dream books. Yes, they can sort of help with some collective symbology, but at the end of the day, your dreams are unique to your own personal relationship to your inner being. So this is a psychic card. This is about you developing your psychic abilities, but you've got to do that by developing rapport with your unconscious, the material that comes from your dreams and from your intuition. This is the card of watching your daydreams, noticing when you're daydreaming. So, for example, when you're folding the washing, and we all kind of do that unconsciously, don't we? Once we get in a role, we go into trance and we're folding the washing, and then we just start to daydream about stuff. Take notice of those daydreams, because those daydreams are seeds. They are planting seeds for your future. If you can become more conscious of that, you can become a conscious collaborator and see what you are, become aware of what you are creating, what fates you are manifesting for yourself. It's such a powerful card. Would you recommend writing dreams down to reflect? Absolutely. That goes without saying. That's on next on my list to do a dream group. It's called Dream Appreciation. It's on my list of things to do. On a million things, I've got like this list of, anyway, enough about me. So let's talk about you again. So Carrie, this is the next card is whatever project, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, whatever you're feeling called, whatever your dreams, your instincts, your psychic abilities, your Persephone, what she's whispering to you, what messages are coming through to you, from you, this personal private relationship between you and Persephone, you and your inner being, it's a yes. Trust it. Follow through, because it promises good outcomes. It promises a bright future. It promises good things. So this is your yes card. Yes, you must. Go ahead. Go and do it. Yes, it'll be good for you. Okay, that's your message. All right. So, Julie Margaret Hunt, hello. Hi, everyone on Facebook. I'm still here. Hello to the new people that might have just joined now. I'm excited to be here. Yes, a vision board is something, it can be helpful. Definitely, Alana. Definitely. A vision board is really just an expression of what is, what contents, are within you. Yes, vision boarding is really good. It is good. Yes. Okay. Need to go to work. We'll play back tonight. Love your readings. Oh, Sandra, thank you. You know, it's so nice when people leave lovely comments like that. It makes it just really nice, special for me. It makes me feel motivated to show up again. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Oh, you're still here. Yes, I'll do a reading for you. I will do a reading for you, Sandra. I'll finish off. I need to read for Julie first. Okay. 1, 2 for Julie. Okay. Oh, all right. So, Julie, okay. So the first card that comes up is so this is the 5 of Wands. Now, 5s in the tarot, in the Mythic Tarot, represent the ways in which we might be blocking ourselves, creative blocks, emotional blocks, conflicts, the way in which they're usually, the card of some discomfort, some shit going down, basically. In this card, we can see that there's a dragon and there's a guy and there's a girl there, and his name's Jason. And this card represents having to tweak the vision that you had. So in regards to relationship, you've outgrown the past. You've outgrown the past. It's time to vision a newer, brighter future. And this is the card of manifesting what you want, using your intuition, using your psychic abilities to defeat the dragon who had Jason's destiny, who had his soul purpose, he had to hire. I'm going to burp. I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes that happens in readings, and it just happened then. Sorry about that. Oh God. So I'm just releasing energy. It's not nice, is it? I had someone that came to a group session once that was doing like loud burps the whole way through it. At least mine are just little and you can't hear it properly, so that's good. Anyway, so Jason hired this sorceress to help him defeat this dragon. The tail of the dragon represents what he's outgrowing. The head of the dragon represents what he's becoming. So yes, the message with this card is you've outgrown the past. You've outgrown the past. It's now time to open your mind to a new way of being, a new vision for your relationship future. Oh, fertile card. This is the promise. This is the promise of love. This is the promise of marriage. This is the promise of a birth of something new. This is the promise of a commitment. This is a good card. We all like a bit of Demeter in our readings. We don't mind her. Demeter, we don't mind a bit of her. This is a good sign. This is abundance. So look, listen, there's two meanings to this card. This is not just relationship. I'm going to say this because I am the No BS tarot reader. This is also about your career. This is also about your career. Now, the message is to open your mind to doing things a bit differently. Potentially, you might be outgrowing your current position. And if you open your mind and your heart to birthing a new opportunity, to open your mind to a new opportunity, it brings much abundance for you. Pay rises, more money, inflow, much, much better for you. But out of all the tarot, this is the card that I call of divine timing, meaning that you can't rush love and you cannot rush this process, okay? So it's like nature. We've got to trust the natural cycles of life. There is a divine timing around this, and you need to trust that. You need to trust this divine timing. It's so what happens when there's medical intervention when somebody's pregnant. They're at risk of potential, having complications. So you can't rush a plant to grow. I mean, you can fertilize it, you can do all the things to make sure it's got healthy, strong roots and it grows in its, in the best way it possibly can. But there's a divine timing. So you need to trust that. Life has your back around this. Spirit has your back. Okay? It's coming. This is marriage. This is getting married. This is like finding the one. Okay? That's for you. All right. Oh, you're so welcome, Carrie. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Bumpkin. Hello. Hello, Anita. Good to see you. Long time no see. You're my caravan lady, the gypsy lady. Hello. You need to make a career decision. Okay, let's pick some cards for you. Let's pick some cards for Anita. It's lovely to see you. Anita and I have had some in-house sessions together. Haven't we, Anita? Nice little connection I think we had. I remember your feather earrings. I think that's what I remember, the feather earrings. It's been a long time. How many years ago was that, Anita? It was quite a long time ago, wasn't it? It must have been about 4 years ago. That's a long time, actually. You're probably due a check-in, Anita. Due a session with me. It's been a while. Okay, let's pick some cards. Oh, okay. Now, I'm just going to read the cards in the context of the psychology of the cards, and then I'll let your personal unconscious do whatever it must with the information that I'm going to give you. So the first card is the Tower card. So this tells me that you have psychologically outgrown your current circumstance. So what does that mean? It's no longer a fit for the woman that you're becoming. So this is like, things need to dissolve. Things need to end. Facades need to be, masks need to be taken off. You're out of alignment. Things are out of alignment, or you're feeling into you're feeling into where the alignment is now, and what you have is not quite right. So this is the message with this card: is let it fall. Let it fall. Let it dissolve. Let it dissolve. And when you do, then you'll be in the truth of who you are. You'll be able to start visioning. And the other card that we've got is the Ace of Wands, which is Zeus. Zeus rules the planet, sorry, Jupiter and Zeus. Can't speak. Zeus rules the myth of the planet Jupiter in astrology, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it's the planet of being a visionary, seeing the big picture, and it's about philosophy and values and ethics and what's most important to you, higher consciousness, higher learning, seeing things from this. The message of this card is that it's time to access your imagination and start broadening your horizons, like broadening the picture, envisioning the bigger picture, and letting that be the guide, letting that be the decision maker for you. Let the tower fall so that you can make room for this bigger picture. Maybe we can use the word supersize me with this card to see the bigger picture, and to let that be the aim, let that be the goal. Okay, that's your message. I hope you got what you need from that. I think you did. I'm pretty sure. Zeus and Xena are my dogs. One of my daughter's dogs. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, Zeus is a cute name. Hello, Ashley Khan. Happy Easter. Yes, no problem. I'm missing people. I'm sorry. Oh, you've been told you're a medium. Oh, you've outgrown your situation, Anita. Oh, yes. So supersize me. Supersize it. Let that become part of your practice. So you've been told that you are. Do you feel that you are? Do you feel that you are? Do you know it? You can always come and do some channeling training with me if you'd like. If you want to, private message me if you want to, let me know. No pressure, of course. My ears are burning. They're hot. They're burning. I don't know why. It's annoying. Yes, if you're in Perth, well, Anita, you'll be in this room. We'll do it in this room together. I prefer to do channeling training in-house these days. I love it. I love it in-house. I love doing the one-to-one training, channeling training sessions. I do really love it. Anyway, okay, Ashley. I'd love to see what's on the cards for me, please. Thank you, and happy Easter. Okay. It's warm. I'm warm with my pajama pants. Do you want to see what I've done? Ready? It's not very, because you only see the top half of you, with this. So this is what I've done. So I've got a dress on, but I've got pajama bottoms underneath my dress, and then I've put socks on. So you can't see it. I look all fancy up the top, but on the bottom I've got my pajamas on. This is the illusion of Instagram. I think like all the newsreaders do that too. They wear their Ugg boots underneath the desk. Maybe. I think so. Anyway, okay. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So Alicia, this tells me that you are still kind of finding your way in your occupation or in work or in your career. You're still not quite sure on what you want, or you're juggling your money around. You're sort of taking from Peter to pay Paul, and you're kind of juggling things around. Now, the message with this card is, I feel like, as I was saying that, what was sort of dropping in is that you're being called to develop new skills. Now, it means that it's going to require you to invest, obviously. Whenever you do new training, usually it costs money. I mean, you can go online and look for free trainings and all that sort of stuff, but it's never the same. It's never the same than doing, paid live in-house or online with a mentor or a teacher. It's not the same, but whatever, if that's good enough for you. I don't think so though, because this is the card of making investments, moving money around and investing, and some investments pay off and some investments don't pay off, but you won't know if it's your thing until you invest. So it's like, it's like you've got to sort of take these little gambles, take these little risks. Sometimes I speak of this card like trying on a pair of jeans. Like some jeans fit really good, and there's some jeans just, they're not comfortable. So this is like sort of trying on a new pair of jeans and seeing which jeans fit and seeing what things, hobbies you're interested in, what works and what doesn't work. I feel like you're unsettled in your career, or you're unsettled, or you're wanting to develop a new skill, or you're wanting to develop a new career path or add to it in some way. And so this card suggests that you've got to invest a little bit to make that happen, to work out what your niche is, what your thing is. So it's going to require some investment. Now, Ashley Khan, we've got some kind of partnership coming up. So either there's a reconciliation or there is some kind of partnership that's important, that's meaningful to you. It stands as being something very meaningful to you right now. So if you're looking for a partner, he's on his way, or she's on her, no, it's a he. He's on his way. If you're looking for, if you're in a relationship, this is the reconciliation. My feeling is that there's a partnership, there's a new partnership on the horizon. And yes, and that's a little bonus. It's a little bonus. Okay, so that's right, Rose. I forgot. Hello, Rose. No, it's not that I forgot about you, Rose. It's not that I forgot about you. I just lost you in the stream of things, of names, of questions. When I said things, I didn't call people things. I meant the questions. I was reading it, and then I got lost with it all. Because that's what happens. So I never deliberately ignore people. I would never do that unless you're like, a troll. Then I will deliberately ignore you. But generally, you've got a Leo moon as well, Stephanie. Yes, Leo moons. We're pretty dramatic. When we do emotions, we like to do it big. We like to feel it. Life would be empty without feeling. Our mantra should be, I feel. I'm a bit of a thinker too. I do think a lot, overanalyze. I'm the kind, like when you've got strong Mercury in your chart, which I do in your astrology. I'm an astrologer as well, by the way, guys. I do teach. So when I'm teaching tarot, I talk about astrology too, because I can't help it. Can't help it. Yeah, because that's what I do. I jump around with Mercury. There's so much Mercury in my chart. I do tend to jump around. Like I've got ideas, just like I kind of can switch conversation like that. Something will pop in and then I'll go from one thing to another. Just dart around. Geminis like to do that. Yeah. Okay, Rose, let's see. Let's see what's here. I'm getting hot now. Must be because I got my pajama bottoms on. Rose. Oh, okay. Rose, okay, so there's a couple of things. So the first things first, Rose, is this is the card of what I call, it's a major card. So I keep forgetting to tell you why I keep calling them a major card and why they're important. These are the fates. These are the things that are meant to happen to transform you. These are the lessons. These are the psychological lessons that we all have to experience. Sometimes it feels like endure in a lifetime, and we experience them over and over again. This is the card of the existential crisis. So this is the card of like, what is the meaning of life? This is the card of questioning your life, questioning where you're at, questioning, and guys, I do swear sometimes, and this is that moment. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck is this all about? Like, what the? That's the kind of the question that comes up with this card. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What are you doing? So this is like, you need to start, like, time's running out. This is the straight up with this card. This is the card of mortality. So you're not going to die like today, but we're all dying. We're all going to die. Like that's a given. That's fate. That's going to happen. We come from a long line of dead people. We're all going to die. This is a reminder that you're going to die, which means that time, you've only got limited time here on this planet. So, like, what are you waiting for? Do the things that you feel called to do. And yes, it might precipitate, because this card is another precipitator of, like, the death card meaning transformation. It does create change. So when the Hermit comes up, it is about like questioning what you're doing, where you're going, where you're heading. Sometimes, it might suggest that you need to go and have some wise counsel with someone to talk about what's been going on, to have those conversations. It is the card of meditation as well, going inwards and finding the answers within, finding those answers so that you can get, you can make the most of the life that you have and start truly living in alignment with who you are. Wouldn't it be a shame if you, I was going to say, went to your deathbed not doing the things that you love? So Rose, this is the next card for you. Okay, this is the card of commitment. If you want what you want, you have to commit to it. If you want what you want, sometimes I explain this card like, you've got to close the door behind you, lock it, and you get that key, and you throw it in the middle of the ocean so it sinks to the bottom. Nobody really can get to the bottom of the ocean. So that's it. The key's gone. That means that the only way forward is now. The only way is forward, and the only way now is to move towards that commitment, to do the thing, to fully commit, to go all in, and it will bring you like so much happiness and contentment and pleasure. Commit. Go all in and commit. Go all in and commit. That's your message. Okay. So, you'll check out the plan. It's not, well, you've probably seen it already. Well, maybe you won't. Are you still here, Carrie? You probably are. Yeah. Right. What am I doing next? So, hello, Mark. Mark's really desperate. He's pinging me and pinging me and pinging me for a reading. Okay, Mark. Sending me roses. All right. Anything relationship-wise for me. Okay, Mark, let's see. Let's see what's coming up for you. Mark, you need to be brave. That's the first message that has come through. You need to be brave. I think you know her. I feel that you already know her. I haven't even looked at the cards. I hope it's a her. I was at the moment thinking, is he a two women? I think you are. Okay. All right. So, Mark, you've got a couple of interesting cards here. So the cards that we've got for you is the Tower card and we've got the Hermit. Now, you heard me talking about the Hermit. So this is the card of stop wasting time. Be brave. Don't mess around. Start getting out and start asking. Ask for the date. Ask. Be brave. Just do it. Just do it. Be brazen about it. Be brazen. Stop sitting on the fence. Just go and do it. Go in. Go all in. If you don't know, get on the apps. Just do it. Stop it. Stop holding back. Go all in. So, you just heard me talk about this card, the card of the existential crisis. This is the card of like, what do you want? I'm just going to put it in this context. Stop wasting time. Okay? I am the no BS reader. Stop wasting time. Just go and like get out there and say, be brazen. Be brave. Don't play shy or don't play, like, just say it. Say it. Be honest. Let the tower fall. Take the mask off. Be real. Say the things. Say the things. That's your message. My feeling is she's very close and you need to be brazen about it. You need to actually say it. Okay? That's your message. That possibly is definitely a woman. Yes, I think so as well, Mark. Yeah. Oh, okay. How am I going for time? I'm sweating and I'm feeling a bit hot. I'm feeling a bit hot. Okay. So Can I get a reading? Sorry, I just confused what somebody said. Can I get a reading? I saw a baby with your mouth hanging out and a girl said, I don't think you will like me. And I loved the baby. What's this about? Don't know. I don't know. That was weird. Hey, I don't get it. What, did you dream that or something? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Best to be honest, right? Than make stuff up. I don't know. Well, when we think of babies, right, so if we're thinking of collective unconscious material, babies usually represent new beginnings, right? New life coming out of your mouth. Well, what does the mouth represent? It's where we'd have to, I'll have to sit and do a psychotherapeutic session with you. We need to talk about your life, what's been going on. Well, mouth is oral. There must be an oral fixation on something. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's just thrown me because I'm sitting there thinking about it. My mercurial brain is going on like tangents all over the place, going everywhere. Okay. Who am I reading for? Not Mark anymore. Oh, it was a dream. Oh, it was a dream. Oh, well, I'm not going to interpret your dream because I don't believe in dream interpretation. I do, but in a psychotherapeutic setting. And this isn't the setting for it. We'd have to sit and work together about that. And you need to come up. It's useless if I give you the answer. You need to explore it as well with me, not just me tell you. Oh, best practice. It's called best practice. A lot of people don't do best practice, and a lot of people don't want best practice because they just want the answer. The problem with just getting the answers, I'm going to be real with you all. The problem with just getting the answers is that the information hasn't been integrated on a deep cellular, soul, intuitive, guttural level. So it's like it's not fully understood or assimilated. It's not integrated into your mind and your thoughts and your body. So it is helpful in any kind of therapeutic setting, whether that be tarot therapy, which is what I teach, when you're doing these one-to-one sessions with people, to sort of move away from a monologue into a dialogue and incorporate the voice of your client into those sessions so that they get to interpret the reading in their way, on their terms, collaborating with their voice, because it brings more depth and clarity, clarity to a reading, and they get to interpret it on their terms, which means it integrates much better than someone just talking at you, which kind of is what this is, what this is on some level, obviously, because it's monologuing. But the best practice is collaboration. Really, that is best practice. Just not everybody knows how to, a lot of readers aren't taught how to do that. Some readers do it intuitively. Of course they do. Anyway. Okay. So, Samara. Hello, Samara. Lovely to meet you. So, I'm getting so many signs from the universe, but I have no idea what their meanings are all about. I'm so confused. Oh. So I'm starting to feel it's an old twin flame. Oh, twin flame conversations. Okay. Please, any guidance would be amazing. So without looking at the cards, we must be careful with this twin flame myth. Sometimes, 99.9% of the time, when you feel that I've known this person before, I just feel like we know each other. Usually there's a sympathetic resonance, a resonance that's based on trauma from the past. So be very careful, Samara. Just be careful, because it's usually a sign that an old pattern or a relationship pattern is about to emerge, is about to come out. So just be careful. Okay, so let's pick some cards for you. Okay, so, the Tower card's just like, it's coming out again. We've got the Tower card again. All right. So the message with this card, Samara, is that so this card, like in astrology, this card is ruled by Uranus. Now, Uranus is the planet of, he's the divine rebel. He's the rebellious planet. So he wants to break down structures. He wants to break down rules and regulations that are keeping you stuck. But in the Mythic Tarot, this is the only man-made tower. This is the only sort of man-made construction, meaning that your beliefs, your ideas, your psychology is holding you back. So it's time to, it's like you're in the process of outgrowing. You are in the process of outgrowing this version of you that is no longer a fit. It's no longer for a fit of who you are. This tells me that you're feeling weighed down, that you're feeling oppressed in your current situation, that you're feeling weighed down, and you are needing some change. When the Tower card comes up, it is a bit like, sometimes we speak of this card, we as in tarot therapists or tarot readers, astrologers, God plays its hand, right? So it's like the lightning strikes, right? The rug gets pulled out from underneath you. Like an example would be, I'm not suggesting this is for you, but just a sweeping example so everybody gets what I mean by this card, is that your partner accidentally leaves their phone open and they've gone to have a shower, and you thought, I shouldn't look, but I'm going to look. And you look at the phone and you see all these messages from someone. Dirty messages, rude messages, sexting. And then I'm not suggesting this is happening for you. I'm just to give you an idea. So sometimes the Tower falls not because you're being lying to yourself or you've been bullshitting or you've been the one that's being dishonest. Sometimes it's somebody outside of you who's being dishonest, and you discover it and it changes the course of your reality. It pulls the rug from out from underneath you, and you're forced to change. So it's a rather dramatic energy, the Tower card. It is dramatic. It is a big card. And somebody just said, I don't understand the Death card. Doesn't mean I'm going to die soon. No, you are not going to die soon, Rose. No, you are not. No, you are not. No, you're not. But we're all going to die. We're all walking to our death. It's depressing, isn't it? But it's the truth. That is the existential crisis. What's the point? Because we're all going to die anyway. It's kind of the question that you ask yourself. Anyway, back to you, Samara. So yes, this card, it does represent you outgrowing your current situation and outgrowing who you, and because of this outgrowth, it makes you think and say things in different ways. You approach people and life. Hi, Mary. Hello. Mary Mac on Instagram. Hello. You approach people in a different way. And so what that means is then they have to respond to you differently than what they've done before, and it creates some conflict as well. So it's a pretty heavy duty card, but it's for your best interest. It's you are changing, you are outgrowing, and you're being called to a more authentic life that's more in alignment with the truth of who you are. So that's your message. Okay, guys, I'm just going to put a link in here. So here's a link to my amazing Intro to Tarot course. So let me give you a rundown of what it is. It's a 10-week course. You'll be given a membership to my membership portal with all the content in that portal. So we'll meet live for the trainings, and then between the training sessions, you will live online via Zoom. Between the training sessions, you also have training material that's in the portal, more videos that you can do in your own time. It's self-paced. I do encourage you to follow through. You will have plenty of time because the course runs over the 10 weeks. So you've got the channeling component. So you'll learn how to channel. You've got the channeling component. You've got the tarot component, and you've got element. We'll talk about the elements in the course as well. And then plus, I gift you, and that'll be in the portal as well, my soul work business mentoring package, valued at $666. You get that content. So what is that? What is the business mentoring package? I teach you marketing, sales, client attraction, how to create courses and services and programs, and obviously sell the tarot, how to create a tarot business. And that's part of the package. I've created a successful business through the tarot, and I know that you can too. And there are plenty of other people that have as well. I give away the secrets of how to do that, and that's in the package too. Plus, you get lifetime membership to that portal, meaning that every time I upgrade that portal, you get upgrade the teachings, you get the new teachings. It's such good value. Now, my tarot therapy course that runs for 9 months is $3,333. This course is $555. Okay, so it's an easy entry-level practitioner training, and people that have done the course have started teaching tarot, not teaching, Christ. They've started reading tarot and earning money doing it, charging for it. They're confident to do it. You'll learn 4 different tarot spreads, and those tarot spreads are based on the elements, earth, fire, air, water, and the spheres of life, love, relationships, career, and soul purpose. You'll learn to do 4 different styles of reading that you can use with your clients. It is like, it's a gem. It really is. It's such a beautiful package. And if you love tarot, I encourage you to sign up. I stand by it. It's such a fabulous, fabulous training. So I'm going to leave it there because I'm tired now. My ears are burning. They're still burning. So I'm ready now. I think I've had enough. So I'm sending you all so much love. If you want to sign up for the course, it's up above this link. Oh, don't forget to check out the Rebirth magazine, because I've got some free tarot information, a little mini training in there for the Major Arcana. You can like cut that piece out of the book or copy and paste it and chuck it in your files, in your tarot file. I loved doing it. I really enjoyed doing that one. I'm going to do the cups next, I think. So, keep your eye on the Rebirth magazine. If you haven't already like purchased a subscription, I encourage you to do it. You'll learn. I'm going to like teach tarot in there, just little mini tarot trainings. That's what I've decided. I didn't know what to write about, and then I just thought that's what I'm going to start doing. So, yeah, okay. Well, I'm sending you all so much love. Big hugs, big love, and have an amazing week. Take care, everyone. Bye.